My internet. Good old internet, folks. Yep, seems to be green now. But who knows if it'll hold. Now we have to start a whole new stream, of course. This automatically started a whole new stream. It's a different link. Just crazy. Just crazy. Crazy stuff, guys. Let's see if I can even find the stream to get into the chat. All right, there I'm in the chat. 4 people watching. Stream looks good right now. But yeah, a whole different link. Just give me a second, folks. Different link. Just give me a second, folks. All right, 4 people watching. Starting out the stream super well today, guys. Starting out with internet issues. But the stream does seem to be smooth right now. So let me know how the audio and video is for you guys. What's going on, Dale? What's going on, Not a Box? Stephen Tucker, what's going on? Appreciate all you guys being here. The stream seems to be holding right now. So please make sure you share out the link. I forgot to do mobilemusicpro.live, because if I did the link mobilemusicpro.live, it would always just go to the latest live stream. You'll see at the top, mobilemusicpro.live. I should have freaking put mobilemusicpro.live in the tweet. I was going to do that this week, and I completely forgot to. But yeah, mobilemusicpro.live, you guys can go there right now. If you check it out, you'll see that it's all of our live streams, because we archive our streams after a couple of weeks into just the live stream playlist, and you can always find those at mobilemusicpro.live. Stream seems to be holding. Goodness gracious. All right, guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and get started then. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody back to the channel. Really appreciate everybody being here. Of course, our 4 live viewers only left right now. There was like 10 or 15 people in here, and then the stream completely died, and then started a whole new link. So here we are again. Really, really appreciate the Mobile Music Army sticking through these internet issues, guys. I'm definitely going to have to give Cox Communications, our ISP, a call today, because I am definitely fed up with this. This has been a couple weeks in a row now, and so it is now time to complain and get a couple of free months. That is definitely what we're going to do, because they hate giving away free stuff. If there's problems, they got to give away, free. They got to make the customer happy and giving away something for free, and they don't like doing that. So they'll likely try to fix it if I ask and demand for a free month or 2. But that is going to be the plan. So again, apologies everybody. 5 people in here right now. We'll get started here in just a sec. We got Stephen Tucker. We got Not a Box. We got Add Me to Mario. Stephen Tucker. Appreciate everybody. Dale. You guys are awesome. Make sure to share out the link. mobilemusicpro.live. Just share it out if you can. mobilemusicpro.live. That will always bring you to the very latest live stream. All right. Stream seems to be holding. Hey, Matthew. Dude, Matthew. Of course you got to come in one of the days that my stream is all jacked up, Matthew. Man, like, it's crazy. Like, I started the stream, Matthew, and within literally like 30 to 45 seconds, the thing went, my internet crashed, and the stream started a whole new stream. So a whole new link, a whole new stream, literally within a minute or 2 of starting the stream. Just went down the tank. Pretty much instantly, only a minute or so. Media Web Records, what's going on? But of course, you can always... Alex Foman, what's going on, bro? But of course, you can always find all the streams at mobilemusicpro.live, which I forgot to link to this week. I'll definitely make sure to link to next week. But yeah, shout out to Audio Kit. Shout out to Matthew Fetcher holding it down over there, doing tons and tons and tons of stuff. Matthew, I forget, are you out of Atlanta? I believe you're in Atlanta. Or I could be wrong. Atlanta or Colorado? I forget which one you are, Atlanta or Colorado. But let me know, Matt. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Audio Kit and everything that you guys do over there. The stream seems to be holding, folks, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started and get right into the announcements. And then we'll talk about the app we'll be giving away and demoing today. And then we'll try to make some music. Jersey Boy Beats, what's going on, bro? Shout out to you. Yeah, so for those that are just joining us, we already had a live stream fail. We already had an internet fail. The internet gods are already not favoring us. So appreciate everybody for being here so much. Let's go ahead and get to the announcements now while we still have internet. Yeah, y'all got some of that internet down there because we need some. We definitely need some. All right, Lazy Cow, welcome, bro. Welcome everybody here. All right, so let's go ahead and get to these announcements. So first up, guys, is the big one, of course. We have a brand new sample pack released with a brand new contest to boot to go along with it. And that is what we are showing here. So we have a brand new Cyberpunk sample pack that you can download 100% completely free right now. There is a couple of issues with it right now. I am missing the Apple loops. I'm still trying to get those ready to go. And then the Cubasis microlog presets. I'm still trying to get those in. So basically, normally we launch with all of that stuff at once, but I needed to get the pack out on Monday, so we launched it without the Apple loops and without the microlog presets, but they will be there within the next couple of days, guaranteed. And of course, I'll send a link out to everybody, and you can just re-download that, no problem. And of course, it's free, so. There's also some issues with some of the MIDI files, but I'm going to take a look at that as well and get that fixed. So 100% everything will be fixed by Friday, but there's just a couple issues right now, a couple of weird MIDI issues with the MIDI files. They're a little bit too long, and we're missing the Apple loops, and we're missing the microlog presets, but those will all be there in the pack. Right now, it still comes with hundreds of megabytes of stuff, guys. You're still going to get 160 plus loops, 5 drum kits, and of course, we're going to be playing with this today. Over 240 sounds total, so very, very cool. And you get the Cubasis 3 template in here. We managed to get that going as well, so make sure you check that out when you download the pack to get you started making music. If you're not familiar with this particular genre, our templates that come with our free packs always are a good starting place to kind of help you figure out how you're going to arrange and figure out what the actual sound is, because most of them all use stock plugins inside of Cubasis, but we still are able to achieve a sound that's relatively close to what we're going for here. That's a theme of the main pack, which of course in this case is going to be cyberpunk. So make sure you download the pack and then use it to create a track and enter it in our completely free contest. This is the eighth contest, guys. Holy crap, 8th sample pack contest going on starting on September 7th. So I believe that's just next week. We're starting next week with over $500 in prizes up for grabs once again. And of course, bragging rights to be one of the top 4 winners that gets put on our website for all to see. So if we look at our previous contests, we can look at the Essential Sample Pack 7 contest, and you'll see we put up the winners there so you all can check that out. So $500 up for grabs, and of course, the bragging rights to be put on the website. So that's going to go starting pretty soon, September 7th. I think that's next week. Yep, next Wednesday, just 1 week from now. 1 week from now, our sample pack contest is starting. So make sure you get ready, download the pack, and start preparing. Bum, bum, bum. All right, cool. And the app we'll be giving away today is going to be, excuse me, it's going to be GenuineSounds, guys. Check this out. GenuineSounds. I also have to retype it in. I have it prepped, but of course, good old Apple memory. I don't have an M1, so all of the apps aren't stored in memory at all times, so I have to reload every single time I open up the App Store. But hopefully when I get an M1, the thing will stay in memory, especially if you're using Stage Manager. But guys, this is the app we'll be giving away today. GenuineSounds Volume 1 Piano Edition. And this is a super, super special app. We're going to be doing a demo of it. We're going to be doing a giveaway of it. And we're going to be making some music with it as well. But guys, the reason why this one is so special is because we're talking about a super custom technology that they've used that they've developed for this very specific app, and that is the Wavetable Linear Format, or WLF. This engine really grants the highest performance with the lowest memory usage possible. And it's true, guys. We're going to show you in Cubasis. We're going to load this up, of course, as we do in AUV3, and you'll be able to check out this app. So if you do want to get a chance to win, definitely make sure you participate in the chat and you stick around to the end of the stream. During the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream, we will be doing a giveaway. We don't appreciate people just coming in at the end there and getting entered. So really, guys, Appreciate if you could participate in the conversation, say hello, and see how everybody's doing. Matthew Fetcher, thank you so much, bro, for the donation. Donation for new internet connection. Fam. My internet is so sad. Seriously though, you guys, I have the fastest internet connection that you can literally have from Cox Communications. We got the gigabit. The gigabit. That's 1,000 megabit. 1,000 megabit down and like 50 plus megabit up, and yet here we are. Matthew. But yeah, bro, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Audio Kit and everything that they do over there. But yeah, Cox Communications is certainly not the best. We're still holding strong here. OBS is telling me we're still holding strong, so we will keep it going. But this is one heck of a major cool app. Now, it is a little on the expensive side for iOS, right? This is going to run you around $35, I believe, brand new. However, you do get a lot of sampled stuff in here. We're talking 8+ gigabytes of sounds, guys. So a lot of different instruments, really, really high quality, and of course, super, super efficient using their custom WLF engine technology. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're just going to check the chat real quick, and then we're going to take a look at this amazing app, shall we? See how everybody's doing. Kamikaze Shots, what's going on? Says, hey guys, hope all is good. Steven Tucker says, Cox freaking sucks, dude. It's freaking true. Hey, Chordmaster, bro, shout out to you. Shout out to Chordmaster. Just had an interview with Henny the Business. Super fantastic interview. All of his interviews are great, so make sure you check out the Chordmaster podcast and his YouTube channel. He actually put his podcast on a separate YouTube channel, so for those of you trying to find Chordmaster's podcast, make sure you do check out his channel section where he'll have a link to his other channel, which is specifically just for the podcast. So shout out to Chordmaster and Henny the Business. Henny hopefully will be on our next Roundtable podcast, so shout out to Henny. We'll be talking to him. But yeah, Jersey Boy says 8 gigs of sounds. That's correct. 8 gigs of sounds, fam. We'll show you just what we mean here. Where do I go to the Open Soundbank Manager? Yeah, we will show you this, guys. If you take a look, you can see the file sizes right here, fam. 1 gigabyte for the grand piano, 1.2 gigabyte for the grand C5, a gig for the grand breeze, almost a gig for the upright, almost a gig for the electric. And then we have some smaller ones here like the clavs and stuff like that. But yeah, fam, almost 8 gig, guys, 8 gig of sounds in this bad boy. And we'll be taking a look at that in just a second. Just saying hello to the chat real quick. But yeah, shout out to Chordmaster and his awesome podcast. Shout out to Henny. Shout out to Audio Kit and Matthew Fetcher. The whole team holding it down over there. I got to get Matthew back on the podcast because he's got so much knowledge. This dude is in there. He's out there. He's out there every day talking to musicians, artists, producers, of course, companies, big companies, IK Multimedia, and so on. I have one more announcement that I forgot to say, guys, real quick. And that is that we have, speaking of our podcast, we have a brand new podcast coming out. So let's take a look at that. YouTube.com/Mobile Music Pro. And you can see here, we have a brand new podcast coming out, guys, on Thursday with some big companies like IK Multimedia, like Baby Audio. So really cool stuff, as well as an independent developer like Jatin Chowdhury. So we had a great discussion. I'm really super excited about this one, guys. I hope you will like it as well. It's about 50 minutes, so it's just under an hour. So it's not too long. You put that on 1.25 and you can be done in under 30 minutes or so. But we're really super proud of this one. Make sure you check out this brand new podcast where we feature new panelists every single month to talk about issues important to the iOS music production community. Very cool stuff. Make sure you check that out. That'll be airing tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. What else we got in here? Check the chat here. Scroll down. Not a Buck says, yep, great sounds. Absolutely. RJ, what's going on, RJ? He says, hello, friends. Yes, sir. Jersey boy. It is 8 gigs. Absolutely. These pianos must be fire. Dude, wait till you hear them. Wait till you hear the sample sounds in here. And wait till you see how much CPU it takes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Matthew says he's full of bad advice for everyone. Come on, bro. Come on, Matthew. You are like part of the glue, bro. You're part of the fabric that holds this damn thing together. This whole damn shebang together. Media Web Records says, just buy a new iPad for the 8 gig. Yeah, if you have a smaller, if you don't have enough space left, you might need to get a new hard drive. But yeah, I'm definitely using a refurbished hard drive or a refurbished iPad over here, the 2018, and it's the 1 terabyte. So I got plenty of space. I just need that M1. Just need that M1 speed. It's coming. I'll get it at some point. Dale says the Chow DSP guy is an interesting person. Absolutely, Chat and Chowdhury guys. This what he does is he creates papers for research papers because he's going to college right now. So he's creating research papers for university, and to prove the thesis of the papers, he makes the app to prove what's in the paper. It's crazy. So that's why all of his apps are free, because they're basically proof of concepts of his research. So yeah, Chat and Chowdhury are freaking genius, dude. Like, that dude is like on another level. There's like less than, I say this all the time, and Matthew knows this. There's like less than 1,000 people on the planet programming DSP, like direct DSP stuff. Less than 1,000 people on the planet, guaranteed. Actually programming digital signal processing stuff at the CPU level. So very interesting. He's a very interesting guy. And Jatin is definitely one of those fellas. Jersey Boy says, I have the M1 Pro, and having access to an external hard drive is awesome. Yep, for sure. Chordmaster says, all right, I got to get my life together right now. I'll be lurking. Well, I appreciate you being here, Chordmaster, man. Appreciate you, bro. I try to attend your stuff too, man. You got so much good stuff. Shout out to Chordmaster and his YouTube channel. And Chordmaster just started doing the voiceover for a pretty popular YouTube channel as well. So really cool stuff. Chordmaster is moving up in the world. Very cool stuff. All right, guys. So I think we're ready to get started here. Started on the demo. So what we do is we do the announcements, introductions, and then we do a demo of the app. And then we try to use the app to make some music. And then we do a giveaway during the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream. So if you do want to participate in that giveaway, definitely make sure you chat. Give us some feedback on how stuff is sounding, what your thoughts are about the app, all that good stuff. Give us some discussion here in the chat. At least work a little for your free app, right? at least say hi. We have some people that come in, they don't say anything and just give us a thumbs up at the very end. Of course, we try to accommodate those people, but we definitely prefer if you actually participate in the conversation. Got some iced coffee and some water. Doing good. Let me adjust my camera a little. A bit more to the left. All right. Appreciate you all. 31 people watching. Yo, I think it's because of this darn app. This app is freaking amazing, and we're about to get into it right now. So, yep. Appreciate everybody being here. And again, if you do want to be in the giveaway, because this is a $35 app, definitely please participate in the conversations, because, the developer works just too hard to have these apps not be recognized and be discussed. Too much good stuff. All right. So here we go. GenuineSounds Volume 1, fam. Let's hear about this stuff, shall we? The beat is about to begin. Henry, shout out to you, bro. Henry, aka Freaky Daddy, says the beat is about to begin. Not quite. We're going to listen to the app. We're not going to make music quite yet. We're going to demo the app, then make some music. Kamikaze says, oh, you missed the sample pack. Yeah, definitely check it out. mobilemusicpro.com/contest. We can find out, use it to make a beat in our contest. Only 4 likes. 25 people, almost 30 people watching. Only 4 likes. Come on. Smash the likes, fam. Smash the likes. We have to please the algo gods. So thank you so much, guys. All right. P Green, what's going on, bro? Let's do some music. All right. Unsize in here. What's going on? LeMaze, what does LeMaze say? What app is that? Well, we're about to discuss, bro. LeMaze, this is GenuineSounds Volume 1 Piano Edition by GenuineSounds. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this. Now, what's really, Dale says, well, app prices are going up. Well, they're not all going up, but some people are starting to price them, a little higher. This is an app from the desktop that's been converted. So, and this is, again, custom technology in here, plus a ton of sampling. Guys, I don't know if you know how much work it is to sample instruments. Matthew knows, but most people do not know. It's a crap load of work. It's a crap load of work, especially if you're trying to get multiple round robins, you know, every single key, various other different types of sounds like the hammer and things like that on a piano. So tons of work that goes into this stuff. All right, so let's start listening here. What I have is a couple of MIDI files that we can play, but I'm also going to just play a couple of little things here so you guys can hear. I'm also going to strike a few notes so you can hear what's going on. Now, what are we on here? So here is the interface. As you can see, it's pretty beautiful. Nice gradients, nice colors. Everything is nice here on one single screen, so very, very cool about that. Right away, you can do a couple things like if we take a look at our settings, we can see that we have a bunch of different parameters that you can choose from in here. MIDI map everything, you know, all that good stuff. And then if you open up the Soundbank Manager here, this is where you actually get to see all the sounds that are installed. So as we mentioned earlier, you know, there's gigabytes of sound in here, 8+ gigabytes. The desktop I think comes with like 16 gig or something crazy, but the iOS is going to be more limited around 8 or 10 gig. But you do get all of these instruments, as you can see. You got combos, MKs, DXs, clavs, electric pianos in here, and of course the big bad grand piano, which is going to take, as you can imagine, the most sample size for sure. All the grand pianos are like over a gig, so really, really cool stuff. So let's listen to those first, of course. That's what I want to do. I want to listen to those first. Close this out. I'm going to close that. Okay. Now, as far as the interface goes, you have a couple of different options here. So at the top here, this is where you choose all of your different presets. You can see there's a bunch to choose from in here. This is going to change all of the different settings. So this is going to change your instrument over here, and it's going to change your effects and settings of those effects down here. But you can always at any time change your instrument over here in the top left-hand corner. So what I want to do is I want to choose a Model D cinematic here. Let's see, Model D concert or cinematic. And let's start hearing what this sounds like. First, I want to make sure the volume is up and good. Get a channel strip on here. Get this volume up. Let's turn this up a little bit more even, so you guys can really make sure you hear it. So let's listen to a couple sounds. Check out the sampling in this thing. I'm going to go all the way to the lower notes. Listen to that. That is amazing. Check this out. So I'm going to do velocity changes. Check this out. Got the foot pedal on. Man, you can hear pretty much everything. You can hear you can definitely hear the hammer. Listen to the hammer. So just beautiful, beautiful recorded sounds in here. Round robins. So almost, I think this round robins might be different sounds. If it's not round robins, then I don't think so. It's not round robins, but definitely different velocity samples for sure. And it's fully sampled all the way, all 88 keys. So you can go all the way down. Oh, where am I going? and all the way up. And you're going to get that same quality through all of the 88 keys in every single one of these patches. So yeah, pretty epic, guys. Pretty epic. Now, what I want to do is I want to start playing with some of these settings and show you some of these different effects. So to do that, we're going to just let a MIDI loop play here. This is from our brand new Essentials Cyberpunk pack. Let's just listen to this here. Okay, let's play with a few settings while that's playing. So let's check out some of the, actually I want to show you some of the effects here before we get into the MIDI. So let's just play with a couple of these effects here. If you look here, we got reverb. Actually, yeah, stream's still good, so I'm just checking. Got some questions. Sound test room! Shout out to sound test room in here. What's going on, Doug? Make sure you check out Doug's video on this as well. He's got a full video review on this. Bunsai says, any chance of an interview with the mad scientist Paul? Yeah, I got to get Paul. We got to get Paul on the podcast at some point for sure. He'll be coming up one day for sure. Matthew says, that Paul guy from Four Pockets seems like a genius. Yeah, that Paul guy. Dude, shout out to Four Pockets. Paul is a freaking genius, dude. So many apps. I can't even count them all. He's got, what has he got, like 50 apps now? He's got like 50 apps out there. For sure. Matthew says, UI coding and design is super hard on audio apps. Absolutely. And of course, as you can see, this is a beautiful and gorgeous looking app. Yep. Bonsai says, it seems almost like a modular DAW with the Four Pockets apps. They interact with each other and AUM. Yep. Four Pockets has a lot of AUM specific apps for sure. Notabox says, question for Matthew. It's hard to tell over the internet. How do you think it compares to Ravencroft? Well, I would say it sounds just as good as Ravenscroft, but of course it's going to give you a bunch more pianos. Ravencroft only gives you the one, and this is going to give you more, and you're going to get more effects, and it's going to be more CPU efficient. So like if you count all of those things, it's got more pianos, it sounds just as good or better, and it's got more effects, and it's more efficient. So if you count all of those things together, like it would technically be, I would think, a better buy than Ravenscroft. Ravenscroft is still one of my favorite pianos to this day, one of my ultimate favorites. It's up there with Korg Module and Ravenscroft. Korg Module and Ravenscroft are kind of my go-to pianos, and Pure Synth, for sure for electric pianos. But I think this might be my new go-to piano app instead of Ravenscroft. Pure Piano is really great as well, but Pure Piano I think is great for getting sounds like instantly, where with GenuineSounds, you can really start dialing in stuff. Like, look at this, all of your resonances, pedal settings, all these different effects down here, all these different reverbs. Look at all these different reverbs. And it's got an amplifier. Look at these different amps in here. Got a twin 2x12, a JCM, an AC. Then you got these beautiful choruses, phasers, flangers, mono. So for dollar, you're going to get more value out of GenuineSounds than Ravenscroft. But of course, Ravenscroft and Pure Piano are still excellent for just instant sounds. You just move your little setting around, and you can dial in a sound really quickly, which is really great. But if you're looking to dial in very specific piano sounds, this is definitely going to be great for that because of the different effects and the different settings for sure. Like it's got this, see if this is enabled. See, you got that mono tremolo. You got this beautiful reverb. So just such pretty sounds in here. You can really start dialing stuff in. So let's listen to a few different of these pianos. Let's go to play. It's gonna be too fast. We'll have to slow that down if we want to use that MIDI. Let's try this. There we go. Try a few of these different pianos. Beautiful grand pianos. Of course, you got the upright for all that poppy and, you know, higher frequency range goodness. All that nice jazzy and upright goodness. Oh no, we crashed it. We crashed it, fam. We were able to crash it. Right here on Mobile Music Pro, we like to crash stuff all the time because we put it through its paces here. That is for sure. Where's my app now? There it is. Let's get a different MIDI file in here real quick. Your classic, you know, electric piano. Yeah, beautiful sounding stuff. And all of these different effects, when you combine these great sampled pianos, all these electric pianos, with these different really great effects and amps, you guys can dial in pretty much any sound that you want, for sure. Stream is still holding up. We had some issues in the beginning. Literally had to start a whole new stream, but seems to be holding up now. And definitely give me an @Mobile Music Pro if you guys want to get a hold of me. But again, shout out to Doug and got a few people in here. Shout out to Doug from the Sound Test Room, Doug and Joe from the Sound Test Room. Shout out to Matthew Fetcher, of course, as well. Appreciate everybody being here. Alex says 8 GB is bigger than my real piano. There you go. Yep, nice Mark V, nice Mark V for sure. Let's see this. Yeah, beautiful stuff in here. Let's listen to some of these combo sounds. See what this sounds like. That is so pretty, especially when you got a foot pedal down here. You can really get that sustain going really good. Beautiful. Let's see what the next combo one sounds like. hit the B instead of the A. Such pretty stuff. Let's see what else we got. I want some more combos. Yep. Definitely got some FX in this one, or some FM in this one. My freaking camera keeps moving when I start pounding on the keyboard. Yeah. Stupid camera moves. I gotta tighten up the swivel. Just incredible stuff. And when you start adding the effects, man, stuff starts sounding really good. But I really love these grand pianos with a bunch of reverb here and a little bit of chorus. It's just so nice. Turn on the reverb, even a little tremolo. Stupid wire, get out of here. Stupid wire. That is so pretty. That is just too pretty. Try the cinematic. Yeah, that is just super, super pretty stuff, especially when you start using the foot pedal down there, for sure. Pretty stuff. All right, cool. So we don't want to mess around too much, but that's pretty much the app, guys. Tons of different pianos, as you can see here. A bunch of different pianos and a bunch of different effects, again, including delays, choruses, flangers, amplifiers, including JCMs, ACs, twins, and then a bunch of different reverb settings as well. I could just sit here and play with this all day long, but we do have to make some music. So let me know if you guys have any other questions about this app, but that is pretty much the app in general. And of course, if you want a more in-depth, detailed review, make sure you check out Doug from the Sound Test Room. He has a great video on this app. And of course, Doug can actually play piano, where I just I just like to press on notes. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and check the chat real quick, see how everybody is doing, see what they think of this app, see if they have any questions, and then we'll start making some music, because we are about 10:45. So Only got another about an hour and 15 minutes left, so we got about an hour to make some music. So let's check the chat. All right. Let's see what people say. Not-a-Box says, I absolutely love the electric piano from Apesoft. Yeah, Apesoft has got some dope electric pianos, actually. Shout out to Apesoft. I believe they're the ones behind all the different ice synthesizer apps, I believe. I think that's them. Or was that Iceworks? I forget. But Apesoft has got some awesome apps for sure. Shout out to Apesoft. Dale says, is this app universal? Let's take a quick look. I don't think so, but let's see. Let's go to App Store. And Genuine Sounds. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just for iPad, but let's see. It doesn't actually say if it's for the iPhone or not in the description. So I guess I'm gonna have to probably say no, because it just says iPad right here, as you can see. Oops. As you can see, it just says iPad right here, and I don't see any, again, mention of the iPhone. Though the iPhone could run this thing just fine, especially with the WLF engine in there. But yeah, it's crazy. In fact, I didn't show you guys the CPU usage yet. Let me just do that real quick before I check the rest of the chat, because this gets crazy. Let's go ahead and let's just duplicate this track like 5 times. We have 5 of these GenuineSounds running. All are going to be playing MIDI. Let's check the CPU. Whoa, super loud though. Let's get everything turned down. Woo! Turned you down. Way down. There's going to be 5 of them playing. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. Ridiculous. 10%? That's crazy. 12%. It spikes up to like 25, but you can add more reverb. Let's add some more reverb and get the CPU up here. A little drive and the amp. Okay, let's do that to another one. Some more reverb. So we put an amp and some additional reverb on a couple of these. We're still doing 12%. Okay, now we're getting spikes to the 40%, you see, but we're staying around 10 to 15%. And if we try to play these all at once, by enabling them all, playing 5 of these at once, can't make it go over 20%. Trying to hit as many keys and turn on the sustain pedal. I can't make it go over 20%. So I'm playing 5 of these at once. As you can see, they are enabled to play at once with these with the enable button here. But let's go ahead and remove that so the only one plays at once now. But yeah. That is some pretty incredible technology to be able to play. That was the grand piano in every one of those, I believe, as well. Yeah, it's the Model D Cinematic. So you know, this was playing the most, probably one of the most CPU expensive, definitely one of the most sample heavy patches in this. 5 of them, only spiking up to 35%, usually staying around 10 to 15%. So definitely incredible CPU usage. So it could absolutely, for sure, run on the iPhone. So hopefully they get that going. I assume you have to do, you have to put them out one at a time. You can't just make everything universal instantly. Usually people put out an iPad version first, and if that does okay, then they'll convert it, and there's enough demand, they'll convert it to iPhone or vice versa. But yeah, it's definitely difficult to go universal right out the gate, as of course Matthew will tell you. They have spent a ton of time making their apps, some of their apps, universal, and it is not easy. D. Bennett says, "Are you worried about the new iOS update with certain apps?" No, D. Bennett, and the reason why is because I don't update. I'm not going to update to the brand new iOS right away. At least I don't think on this iPad. And even to do a video, like, cause I was thinking about doing it, just to do a video on it, iOS 16, like running Cubasis and iOS 16. I don't want to risk it. I only have, one main production iPad here. And, this is all my music. This is all my videos, so, this is a production device here that I have, and it's just not smart of me, to update that to the latest version of iOS, regardless of how much content I could create out of it, because this is the production ready iPad. This has to be ready to go. This has to be functioning. All the apps that I use most of the time have to be working. So I will not be updating. In fact, I recommend this to everybody. Be a holdout when it comes to iOS on your production ready devices. Like, I stayed on iOS 13 for years. I didn't even do iOS 14. I skipped iOS 14 and just went right to 15. I didn't even have iOS 14. Didn't even have it. We'll have to see about iOS 16, but it will. The earliest that I would consider upgrading would be like next spring or summer. Basically before the next version of the iOS comes out. So I'm not worried at all. My apps will be working just fine because I will not be upgrading right away. B. Jammin says, "Hey, B. Jammin, shout out to you, bro." B. Jammin says they sound pretty darn good. I mean, they sound incredible. The different velocities on all the notes. I mean, wow. Really good stuff. B. Jammin says, "I wonder how they compare to the Cubasis pianos." I mean, I'm sure they're pretty close. They're basically, a lot of these companies sample the same piano, the same pianos, so they can sound very, very similar. So at that point, it's pretty much up to your preference. Personal preference when it comes to like the user interface, universal support, or different velocity curves. It just all comes down to personal preference after that. If they're modeling the same piano, it comes down to, your personal preference. Because the odds are, if it's from a good company, a big company like IK Multimedia or this company, GenuineSounds, then it's going to be sampled very, very well. So, but the kicker with this one, though, is, again, that WF technology that allows you to just be super, super efficient. Like, you could load up tons of these. And of course, I am on the 2018. I'm not on an M1, but still, on an M1, you could probably load up unlimited. I don't know. Unlimited instances, probably. But yeah, comparison to the pure piano and upright piano. Yep. Dale says, "You sound pretty talented on the keyboard to me." Nah, fam. Nah, fam. I'm all right. I like to press some keys, but again, I taught myself entirely. So I didn't have a teacher. I didn't sit there practicing chords, sitting there practicing stuff all the time. I just kind of just messed with it, my whole life, or at least for many years, and just kind of really enjoy tapping notes, just really enjoy the whole experience of the whole keyboard experience. Because for me, the reason why I love it so much is because you can play any instrument with the keyboard. Like, that is pretty unprecedented, pretty amazing. You could only start doing these types of things in the 80s, late 80s. And even then it kind of sounded kind of crappy. But now, I mean, the keyboard can literally play any instrument, especially when you start talking about swam instruments. Woo! Goodness, the violin sounds good with a piano, with a keyboard. But yeah, definitely. You don't want me playing in your band, though. You don't want me playing in your band. Technically, I am a third generation musician, but I definitely like to consider myself a producer much more than a musician. Dale says he's not even sure he's got the 8 gig free. Woo! Yep. So, I would assume if it's not universal yet, they're going to consider that, because otherwise, what's the point of having this amazing technology, this efficient technology, if you're not using it on, lower powered devices? So, yep. All right, cool. So I think I got through all the questions. Cool. All right. Real quick, just for fun, what do you guys think? Should we just throw on a pure piano, something just to compare, just for fun? Let's see if we can spend 2 minutes doing that or not. Let's see. So first, let's go back to the default grand, the concert, which is the Grand D274 XL. Turn up the volume again. And let's go with a pure synth here. Or I mean a pure piano. Pure piano. And then here, let's go, maybe might as well do a Ravenscroft. I didn't plan on making this a comparison video, but we can just do it real quick. Ravenscroft. R's, where's my R's? I wish I could have a search. There it is. Ravenscroft. And then, you know, I really like Korg module. Might as well throw that in there. Whoops. Just throwing these together here. All right. We'll just copy the same MIDI. And solo these. All right, first up, GenuineSounds. Okay, next up, pure piano. Okay. Ravenscroft. Okay. They sound a lot very similar when they're just dry. Yeah. So they all sound pretty good. They all sound pretty similar and pretty good. So let's delete all these now. All right. Cool. So yeah, it comes down to personal preference and how efficient you need your app to be. Throw some scalar chords on. Yep. B-Jammin says the pure piano sounds warmer. The Ravenscroft is brighter. We need some chords though. Yeah, those were just notes. That's true. We need some. Well, we got to make some chords anyway. So let's start making some chords right now, shall we? Okay. Let's go to, what do we want? Scalar 2 or Paul? Might as well use Paul's app because we've been talking about Paul. Paul from 4 Pockets. Might as well use his app. Progressions. Okay. Come on. LMNOP. There's no search because I can't search. Oh, wait. That's a MIDI app. Whoops. Darn it. Good job, Vortex. Progressions. Let's see. It only supports minor and major, though. What if I want, like, a different mode, like pentatonic or something? Is there any way to do that on progressions? I only see minor and major for the modes. B-Jammin would know if anybody would know. Maybe we'll use Scalar 2. Because I want to do like scales. And then type in like E. Organ. can never pronounce that. Phrygian? Phrygian? Yeah, Phrygian. Maybe something like that. Oops. Let's see. Whoops, we're still in 55 BPM. So for Cyberpunk, you want to go between 110, 120, or 100, between 100 and 110, really. For Cyberpunk, we'll probably do 100 today because it's basically the same as synthwave. So. Oops, I forgot I only do one count in now. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let's see what that sounds like once we quantize this. T bars, ends, quantize. Oh, thank you. What's nice about this scale is that it's all white notes. Okay, cool. So that'll work. Phrygian. Big Jammin says Phrygian. Phrygian. Yep. Dale says that's why I like the iPhone. You can play any instrument on it with your fingertip on the screen. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Especially if you're using like pads and stuff. B Jammin says he uses the iPhone as well. Yeah, me personally, I never use the iPhone. I really don't. It's just too small for me. Like the iPad is already small enough. 12.9. I'm like, I don't know if you guys see me, but sometimes I'm like, is that trying to read the text, So the iPad is already small enough at 12.9. I need me a 14.1 inch iPad. That's what I need. But yeah, I just maybe if I was younger, of course, I guarantee you in my teens, I would be using the phone for sure. I'd probably only be using the phone if I was in my teens. Teens or younger, definitely for sure the phone. But my eyes ain't so good. They don't look so good anymore. They don't work so good anymore. All right. After using P Green says after using iPad for a while, it's so hard to produce on iPhone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, the iPhone is great, but you know how many screens you have to like hide and show. Even Cubasis or Koala, you're gonna be flipping through screens like crazy. Which again, completely fine if that's your workflow. Me personally, I like as much on the screen at once as possible, which is why I really appreciate apps like like this GenuineSounds, where they just kind of put everything on one screen. It's beautiful. I really love AudioKit. Does that a lot too. Shout out to Matthew and his AudioKit apps. They not only do one screen, but oftentimes they do half a screen, like only half. So I really, really love that simplicity because it's producing music. Making music is easy, right? Strumming around, just coming up with some melodies, piano, or melodies, chords, and stuff. But producing music, producing songs, that is a whole different shebang. There is so much science, so much plugins, so many things you have to worry about, mixing, mastering, and so on. So, with all of that going on, I really like my apps to be as simple as possible. I don't need them to have just one knob, like shout out to Kalium Audio with the Beef app. They're trying to simulate, the sausage fattener app on the desktop. But I do appreciate less controls for sure. I don't need only one, but I do appreciate less. iPad Braille. Yeah, there's what's funny is that there are some Android tablets and there's some others custom screens that are like 14 plus inches and they look dope. I'm sure iPad will make bigger screens at some point. 18 people watching. Shout out to all of my mobile music army. Appreciate you all, guys. We're not making very good progress. 11 a.m. We just got the chords in. Okay, so let's do something with this. Now, what I have here, we just made some chords. I have some bass tracks in here that before the stream started, I did experiment with a couple different sounds from the pack, just trying to figure out what type of sounds we could use. So I gave myself a bunch of options, as you can see here, to choose from. The green is going to be bass. The purple is going to be pads. Or is the purple pads too? They're kind of pads, yeah. Or are they leads? So I think those are leads here. We got to figure out something here. All right, so let's see. So what we want some kind of synth sound, some kind of synth pad sound in the background with this piano. First, let's turn off scalar 2 so we don't mess anything up. Okay. And just because I do want to use this piano sound in here too. So I'm going to just get an EQ on that already. Might as well. Acoustic piano. Okay. Copy these chords. Let's see what we got. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to be using that sound. That's going to be a sound we're going to be using. What else we got? It's dope. Kind of add some extra texture in there. I like that. Like that extra texture. Just dip some stuff here real quick on that. What did this sound like? Oh yeah. A nice pad synth sound. All these sounds, except for the piano so far, is coming from our new Cyberpunk pack. I want to use microlog presets because I love using the microlog presets, but we didn't get those done in time yet. They'll be coming shortly, along with the Apple loops as well. But I still put out the pack because all the wave files are still there. I mean, you could still use all the waves and the one shots and the loops and the Cubasis template. So don't be too mad at me, fam. Don't be too mad. I promise we'll get that soon. Welton, shout out to Welton. Says, hey folks and friends. Welton be making so much music all the time. That dude's a machine. Thank you, Notabox. He just put in the link for the brand new Cyberpunk pack that we're using right now. Cool. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need a synth pad. Q. Channel strip. Put that down. Okay. What else we got? We're trying to put some sounds together here. Dude, that's so dope. I kind of want to put a reverb on this a little bit. Yep. I want to mix these two together to make them sound good. You know what? We're gonna put a little stereo width on the pads here. Stereo width. Where you at? It's already kind of wide. I guess it's already pretty wide. I'll throw. I guess I don't need a stereo width on that. That's pretty freaking wide already. All right. Yeah, this is in this. I want this. I want this in the center though. Okay. So these are already sounding pretty good together. Gonna move this guy down here. Okay. Sounding good. Sounding good. Obviously, we're kind of creating some atmosphere right now, but we're gonna need some real grit coming pretty soon because this is gonna be cyberpunk. So we need some grit. What do you guys say we choose the bass and then the drums, and then we'll go from there. So let's see what we got going on for the bass. So first, what we're going to do for the bass, I think, is going to do 16th notes. Pretty standard synthwave stuff. What do you guys think? 16th notes? Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these here. I'm getting rid of the middle ones, basically, so that I can have my notes go up. Okay. Get rid of all the middle notes. You go away. Middle notes. I don't like you. Middle notes. Okay. We need 16ths, right? So, well, first we gotta put these maybe down to E1. Before we do that, before we go down an octave or anything, let's turn this all to 16th notes. We need 16th notes. Okay. Cool. Okay. Should be able to just kind of paste these across, I think. Paste, paste. Oops. Paste. Boom, boom. Probably gonna remove a few of these to make some kind of rhythm, you know. Oops. Paste. Yeah. Pasting them all across. I paste you to a full bar. Okay, now. Oh, one more. Okay, now we got 16th notes, right? But obviously we don't want them all playing at the same time. So let's remove probably like the last, these first. Something like that. We'll give it a listen in a second. Excuse me. Just going to remove all the ones except for the last four. So it can kind of go something like that. That's my impression of an arpeggio. Okay. Let's go like erase. Oh yeah, and I don't want these to be here. Because we got to go up. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is not too boring for you guys. Just trying to get some bass notes entered in here, which would work for synthwave or any type of synthwave or cyberpunk. 16th notes is where it's at. That's going to give you the type of vibe. Which of course isn't the only vibe for synthwave. There's a bunch of different kinds of ways you could get the bass in there, ranging from simple like this to more complex as well. But I try to keep things simple for the live streams. Okay. All right. Now, I have two different bass sounds chosen here. I think I'm going to do one for the upper and one for the lower. But let's see what this sounds like, shall we? Okay, that might be too high. So let's go ahead, get this down to E1, I think. All right. That's better. Okay. Let's copy this over here. Actually, I kind of want to remove some notes here. Hold on. Well, I'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. Because with the drum, I'll only know which notes to remove probably with the drums playing. So, but now I have a have this bass sound here. Let's EQ this real quick. Get you out of here. See, now this one I want the low end, I believe. And this one I want the high end. So let's see what this sounds like, shall we? We'll just play these two together. Two bass sounds. Make sure these sound good. Now I have a I have the second bass sound sidechained with Blease sidekick. So let's see if we can match these together here. Okay, something like that. Let's just see how that plays. And now we need some drums. I might do a pure acid up here as well. But let's do the, let's see, let's go like this, just for fun. I throw an acid bass, because a lot of times Cyberpunk does have acid bass. Acid sounds from the 303, you know. Let's see. But, let's see. Yeah. Just gonna get rid of these bass notes. Or these other notes. Yeah. I do have a sequencer on here, I believe. Might not use it, but it's pretty cool. I really like it. Maybe I'll go like this. Turn that sequencer off. Okay, now we need some drums to start putting this together. I might not use that acid, but it'll still be fun. Stream's still holding. Stream is still holding. Let's take a look at how everybody's doing. Peter is in here. What's going on, Peter? Says hello, everybody. Yes. Dale says it's a challenge, but the workflow also influences the musical results. Absolutely. That's why every producer is unique, because every producer's, there's so many decisions that you have to make. that no two people could possibly make the exact same decisions, obviously, unless one is copying from the other. But just in the field, like nobody could make the exact same, no two people could make the exact same decisions, which is why music will forever, ever, forever evolve. Because somebody's going to come around somewhere and be like, bruh, I don't like the filter on that. Let me change that. Or I don't like this pattern. Let me change that. And you got a whole new genre. That's pretty much how it works. So now we're going to use Digistix 2 for the drums, because we got 5 drum kits in this pack. So let's start throwing in some drums. Bum, bum, bum. Excuse me. Excuse me. Notabox says, goodness. Goodness. Notabox says he loves this pack. Feels like Neuromancer. Woo, very cool. Old school stuff. Yeah, Jersey Boy says the sidechain makes the difference. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what's going to drive that pump. Jersey Boy says Vortex can produce in all the genres. I'm learning what they all are off this channel. I can't produce in all the genres. I just really love producing in genres that I like, right? I like producing in genres that make me feel, right? That make me feel good. So I love a lot of different genres, and we'll be going through, we'll be going through all those channels, all those genres on this channel. But something you'll never, ever, ever see me play on this channel, though, is wubs. Not going to be any wubs. Not on this channel. I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. I like electronic music. I like a lot of different kinds of electronic music. But we won't be doing dubstep, and we won't be doing wubs. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. If you like those genres, no offense to you, more power to you. But personally, me, we're not going to be doing wubs. We're not going to be doing dubstep. We're not going to be doing country. But other than that, we're going to probably try to cover a bunch of different things. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Dale, very cool. Neuromancer. It's a great. I think that was a book. Yeah, I think that was a novel before it was a movie. What in the world is wubs? Well, B-Gemin, if you don't know what wubs are, all you have to do is pull up a Jacob Hack app. You don't know what wubs are. Jacob Hack has what is this? What is Jacob Hack's agonizer? There's some wubs in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to browse. Wub. See, he has a whole category. Jacob has a whole category in agonizer called wub. This is a wub. This is a wub. That's a wub. This is a wub. That's a wub. No wubs. That's a wub right there. So yeah, sorry fam, no wubs. No wubs on this channel. There's enough wubs in the world. Dale says wubs are wubberific. I don't know why, but that sound just never ever hit my ears right. Like seriously, never ever hit my ears right. Yeah, for country music, you better be using real instruments. Better be using that steel guitar. If you like country, you better be using that steel guitar, because that is the best. Let me tell you about that, sir. If you're in Texas, you know about that steel guitar. Jersey Boys, Jersey Pete says, you can take the lyrics and put it in another genre and have a hit. Absolutely. There's such thing as synth country? No way. No way. Oh my goodness. Is there synth? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Wow. The future. Okay. We live in the future. Oh my goodness. Synth country is a thing. Wow. Well, we won't be making that anytime soon on this channel. Sorry. Yeah, a bunch of different electronic music genres, a bunch of different, rock genres. But yeah, a bunch of different synth stuff, but not not synth country. Wow. Okay, God, I love you guys so much. 21 people watching. Appreciate you all here. We're about to enter some drums in here. What we have is Digisticks 2. And oh, looks, I already put a pattern in, but it's really, really a simple pattern, guys. It's the same pattern as ours, which is that 4 on the floor, kick and snare that you use across synthwave, dark synthwave, and cyberpunk here as well. What drum kit do I have pulled up? Well, let's take a look. Looks like I got drum kit 4. We have 5 different drum kits in this free cyberpunk pack. We have 5 different drum kits. I think I'm on drum kit 4. And with Digisticks, you can adjust each individual, the volume of each individual sound really easily with their nice little mixer here. Really, really cool. I've turned down the snare a little bit, but I might turn up the hats a little bit, actually. But let's see if I even like these hats, shall we? Let's solo this bad boy. Make sure you do enable host sync, solo, and play. Whoa, too loud. No, I like to close that. That's cool. The second hat is a little bit louder and a little bit to the right than the left hat, so it works really good together. But then you could put them together if you want. Yeah, it's a pretty nice basic pattern there. So let's record this. We could just leave it like this, but I want to record the actual MIDI into Cubasis because I'm pedantic like that. Okay. Got a nice little 4-bar beat. Let's turn off the DAW sync, so it just plays the sounds. We'll turn off the host sync and double check this. Got to loop it. Yep, that loops correctly. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just quickly mix these out here. Let's go like this. This will be the kick. This will be the snare. And this will be the hats. Okay. Let's mix these just a little bit real quick. Okay. Get back here. Yeah. Okay. Snare. Okay, let's get these hats in here, shall we? All right. Yeah. That's good. Okay, let's hear this with everything so far. Well, might as well make a drum group now. While we're here, throw a compressor on it. Okay. All right, let's check out our bass now with the drums with the bass. Add a group track real quick for the pads. Making good time. We got about 10 minutes left. Just kind of need some final mixing here. Let's go like this. Blue. I said make it blue. Okay. Routing. Okay. Just a little compressor to get these things together, to remove any crazy frequencies. Okay, now we're gonna need some kind of lead. So let's just throw on scalar. Is this using Cyberpunk Pack Loops? So what's this? This is using Cyberpunk the Cyberpunk pack sounds, but I actually haven't used any of the loops. This is using no Cyberpunk loops. This is just manual putting in the chords. I don't, actually I don't use the loops too often during the live streams. I actually use the sounds more, like the one shots and the presets, the one shots and the microlog presets, because I don't want you to think that you can't make this music if you only use the loops in the pack, right? Because to me, what's even more important in the pack than the loops is the sounds, because the loop is going to give you a great idea, a great starting point, a place to go. But what's important to me is if you have the sounds, well, then you can make any loop you want. So most of the time, I don't really use the loops on the channel most of the time. I actually just use the sounds. But yep, this is using all the sounds from the Cyberpunk, but no loops. Everything, the drum pattern, the bass pattern, the chords was all entered in here live on the stream. So let me just get, I just need a lead here. I need some kind of lead real quick, and then we'll be done. We can do the giveaway. So let me just find a lead. Just find a lead, and we'll be good. Scales. What did I choose? E. Berrigan? I think I did that. We'll just double check. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's do keys lock. Key lock mode, white keys. And the scale is white keys anyway, so. Okay. Okay, don't know which one I want to use. I want to use that. Okay, let's use this somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how, but we're gonna try to use it. I don't know how, but we're gonna try to use it. It sounds crazy. But what does it sound like in the mix? It might sound kind of dope in the mix. Let's see what we got. Whoops, not record. I don't know if it's working, guys. Let me know if you think that's working. Oh, scroll up. Tao's in here. What's going on, Tao? I don't know. Well, let me try a different lead over here first. Let's go get our keys in here. We got so many instances of Scalar 2 running. E for Riggin. no. You know what I want? You know what I want? I want this. I want a brass lead from something like Tal U. Give me 1 second. I want a brass lead. Let's see. Preset bank. Whoa, no. Preset bank. We need some brass. Okay, we just need to turn it down and then put some 80s reverb on that real quick. Let's see, what's a good 80 adverb to? Factory presets. Big 80s. See with that. Wait. No, I got it. I got it. Okay, quantize that. Quantize 16th notes. I like to have my auto in there. Quantize. Wider. Okay, now we just need a master strip. Let's go, master strip. Okay, let's record that real quick. Okay, then let's just play with our acid real quick. Oh, watch this. I got an idea. Watch this. I got an idea. Oh, 1 second. I don't know. I was thinking about modifying the pattern, but we just don't have time to do that right now. But it would sound dope, you know, if we took out those notes. Because watch this. Ah! I removed the whole thing. I hate it when I do that. I always hit the wrong erase button. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, I had to do that. Had to do that. Ah, I forgot to put it back. One more thing. One more thing. Get over there. Get. We gotta do a giveaway. I'm coming. I'm doing the giveaway. I'm coming. 1 second. I'm coming. 1 more second. Ugh. Almost done. Adding a couple of effects from the pack real quick. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, you gotta be right here. There you go. Okay. All right. There we go. I think we're done. This thing is too big. Did you guys hear that? It needs to be like really small. Yeah. It needs to be small. Maybe one more like that. All right, we made it. Let's do the giveaway. Listen to it one more time. We made it. Well, you guys enjoyed that. I know I definitely did. So let's go ahead and turn this down and get to the giveaway. We made ourselves a little cyberpunk dark synth wave today. Super, super fun. So we'll turn that down and start doing the giveaway. So let's head on over to the picker wheel. Give me a thumbs up in the chat right now if you do want to be entered into the giveaway, because we have 2 copies to give. And we got to make it quick because Doug from the sound test room is going to start really soon. So let's go ahead and make this quick. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you do want to be entered into the giveaway for this amazing GenuineSounds $35 sweet app with all the pianos you could ever want. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway to win that awesome app. All right. Data Box says all those one more things add up pretty quick. It's true. I'm sorry, bro. It's true. It's true. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Steven Tucker Welton. Normally I like to say everybody's name, but I'm just trying to get through this a little fast because we ran over. Gemmin. Oh yeah, I gotta see who won. The previous winners were Henry, Admi DeMario, Alex Foman, and Dubrova. So yep. Okay, cool. Gotten out of box in there, I believe. Oh, gotta enter him. Come on, stupid thing, stand still. So I got Media Web Records in here. See if I have Jersey Boy and D Bennett. Only give me one thumbs up, guys. Jersey Boy and D Bennett, I believe. 24 people entered. Let's make sure we got no duplicates. Okay. Need Dale. Have a good one, Henry. Henry won last time, so he's bouncing. Love you, Henry. All right, here we go. Holy smokes. We got 26 people entered into the giveaway. So let's get ready to go. Let's give this giveaway, and make sure you go to Sound Test Room, Doug from the Sound Test Room, as he's starting right now, but we're running a little late, so let's get this done in the next couple of minutes. We have 26 people that can be entered to win this amazing GenuineSounds piano app with just 8 gigabytes of samples. 8 gigabytes. So, are you guys ready? Let's spin this wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's spin it. Big whammies, no winner. Yes, I was forget. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Big winner. Over. Lazy cow. Lazy cow. Congratulations. Lazy cow has won it. Lazy cow has won it. So let's go ahead and remove him from the list here. All right. Of course, all the winners today, send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com, and I will get you your free app code. So let's spin it again without further ado. Let's go. Spin it, spin it, spin it. No whammies, no whammies. Big winner, big winner, big winner. Come on, come on. Leon, Dale, Bennett, D. Bennett. All right, congratulations, D. Bennett. So close. Lazy Cow and D. Bennett have won it this week, folks. Of course, if you didn't win, don't worry. We'll be back next week with another live stream and another giveaway for you. So make sure you do stick around to the channel, subscribe. Of course, check out our brand new Essentials Cyberpunk sample pack, completely free, and use it to enter it into a brand new contest starting on September 7th with over $500 in prizes up for grabs. So thanks again, everybody, so much for joining us. We'll be back again on Friday with a new video and back again next week with a brand new live stream. We'll probably be making some synthwave, but you just never know. Uh-oh. I broke Cubasis. I broke Cubasis. It's not playing. Let's close it and open it back up again. I broke Cubasis. I finally broke it. Not too bad, though. The amount of CPU usage we were using was pretty good. All the sounds are coming from our sample pack, except for the piano and that main lead brass synth, which is coming from Tal U. I got no sound. That's always fun. Probably got something soloed or something. Literally have no sound? Okay. Well, whatever. We're about to end the stream, so thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back again. So until next time, everybody, keep talking music, and we'll see you guys again.